everybody come in the field. Bitch, get in the field. Everybody. Fuck wrong with you, black? I didn't mean, I'm holding back tears right now. Why people feel like they won't play with me? Bitch, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Like, nobody feel like they'll fuck around me. Yeah. Bitch. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna eat swine. Give me the bag. Left side, right side. Just give me the left side. Big fish. Them hoes ain't no big fish. Them hoes is a frozen bitch. Them hoes very frozen. They ain't never fresh. You don't never get them hoes out of power. You get them in a bag. Then them hoes too much of different people with no food stamps, bitch. My child go $3 meal, where they come from. Chick-fil-A, Wingstop, McDonald's be like 45. Oh, if I go under 20, and give me the deal. With or without food stamps. What? What? Yeah. I'm gonna be eating it so off. Yeah. I gotta think I need to. Nah, bitch. Oh, y'all, I drop my song for y'all. It's on SoundCloud. It's gonna go on iTunes. That could have killed me. I don't give a damn. You could have gave me $7. I can sue you for this shit if you don't give me my money back. I'm so sorry. Don't tell me to be quiet. Give me my money back and get me the fuck out of here if you want me to be quiet. Give me my money back. You could have killed me. This man could have killed me selling me rotten chicken. Yes, give me my money back. $5.99 each. Yeah, you slow down. Trying to kill people with your rotten ass chicken. Yeah. You are recording too. I'm just letting you know I would never buy a chicken from you again. I've been coming to this motherfucker for almost 3 years. 3 years. And y'all gonna play on my top like that? You wanna serve me like I'm a dog in this bitch? I don't think so. $12.99. I want my money, nigga. On my mama. You'll never catch me buying none out this motherfucker. It's a lot. Of an affair with Corey Lewandowski, special government employee who is serving as an advisor. He is also married, and reports floating the last several weeks that Noam had sought to appoint Lewandowski as her chief of staff, but the president blocked that decision amid these rumors of an affair. So the combination of those factors that tipped the president's decision to elevate Mark Wayne Mullen into this position and get him confirmed. Yeah, that's very interesting, Jackie, because, the person that you're citing, the source that you're citing, and just tick off for us again, the 3 things that they told you went into this decision, because that's not really a soft pedal, the way that it was described to you. Can you go through those again one more time? Minnesota, her handling of the fallout to the deaths in Minnesota of Renee Good and Alex Preddy, the statements that she made in public calling them domestic terrorists before some of the facts had come in, and her handling of that scenario, the ad campaign, the $200 million that featured her on horseback at Mount Rushmore and claiming that the president signed off on it when he had not, and also the allegations of an affair with Corey Lewandowski. This person close to the president described these 3 things as a combination of her many unfortunate leadership failures. So less a decision to move her into a new role than to get her out of the one she had been serving in. Many unfortunate leadership errors. Strong language from a source close to the president that Jackie is reporting right now. So this is a much harder line in terms of what unfolded here. Jackie, thank you very much.
So one of the people who actually questioned her about that, and I would say there's somewhat of a responsibility, and I mean that in a good way, for Kristi Noem, for what happened to Kristi Noem, what should have happened to Kristi Noem a long time ago. And that is Representative Sidney Unlager Dove. She served California's 37th congressional district since 2023, and now she was the one who questioned her about her affair and other things. Representative, hello, Lorraine. Mute yourself, please. Thank you for joining us. How are you feeling? Because you're questioning, I think that's one of the 3 reasons they gave.
Well, it is so good to be on your show, Don. I've been a super fan for a long time. And real talk, I am still processing. I mean, it's not 24 hours since that lady was in my committee thinking that if she just was as dull as possible and refused to answer any questions and not take any accountability, that she would be with her job. And lo and behold, turns out that sister girl got fired because of a combination of bad choices and bad decisions. And I just asked the question that everybody else has been asking, but not publicly. So,
okay, here's the question. Roll it, Andy.
Trump knows that this guy is shady.
Yeah.
He has a decades-long record of physical battery, sexual harassment, illegal lobbying for a Venezuelan oil company, and bringing a loaded gun into a federal building. Despite being fired or removed from virtually every position he has ever held due to misconduct, he now
Don
goes
Lemon.
unchecked, unconfirmed, undisclosed.
Don Lemon, they talking about Christie, the person that just got fired from DHS, ICE, the leader.
Homeland Security, or even advising someone.
He's committed fraud,
He is
embezzled
terrified.
a fake contract for a fake business to her friend for $148 million. And it's really more than that.
Anytime during your
So she's been let go.
Director of Department of Homeland Security, have you had sexual relations with Corey Lewandowski? Mr. Chairman, I am shocked that we're going down and peddling tabloid garbage in this committee today. Reclaiming and ma'am, one thing that I would tell you is that he is a special government employee who works for the White House. There are thousands of them in the an advisory. It is no authority.
They never want to answer questions. When they are being questioned in front of the Congress, they always deflect. They never answer the question. They be asking yes or no questions. So they be sounding like straight AIs. Whenever they respond to a question, they be sounding like AIs, because just imagine you talking to an AI robot and it can't, like when you asking Alexa, the radio, when you asking Alexa questions, they are giving you Alexa responses, AI. You might as well say Alexa.
She didn't say no, Representative.
She said a whole bunch of words, but she didn't say no. Now, it is the easiest question to answer. And it really is about leadership and credibility.
Yeah, because if she didn't,
your ability to clearly make decisions.
They sleeping with each other. It's all the politicians is all an island. I want y'all to know that it's all an island. Like seriously.
Leadership. Right? And so when folks are up under you acting like, you're like, what stops with me? Because I run this enterprise. So we're gonna do it my way.
They don't give yes or no answers.
Are keeping us safe. So bad decisions. Shooting people detaining people, deporting people, U.S. citizens, refugees, people trying to work through their immigration status. And she did the worst of the worst because she had her agents shot and killed 2 white people. That's like the worst of the worst. Let alone folks that are trying to get their immigration status situated, let alone refugees who came here because they were running from other countries that were trying to kill them. Okay, why are you buying a $70 million luxury jet? What's up with this $200 million for an ad campaign? I watched that thing, okay? I saw she rolling down standing in front of Mount.
And I can assure you, most of our ad campaigns are free. They don't charge us. Most of them are free. She used tax dollars to pay for her commercial so she could become a movie star.
Was closing a non-competitive contract. I mean, not giving nobody their FEMA money.
She's an actor.
We came with.
She's an actor. She's not real. She's plastic.
I'm just gonna ask you about it. Look,
she's an actor. She's not real. She's plastic. Let's start here first.
You did it. I love that you did because everybody has the let's say
that's who they talking about.
Fortitude to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
She took $148 million of our taxpaying money and gave it to her personal friend, a colleague,
tabloids,
and named it to a business that don't exist, doesn't have a website, doesn't have an address, but the address that does show up for it is a house of somebody she knows. Why is our $148 million going to that house?
You could be liable
of our tax money.
Sue you. You know, there could be discrimination lawsuits. That's why those policies are on the books. So you have these articles that are, sharing all of this information, and then you're making bad decisions. And then the question is, who's making the decisions? Homegirl who got confirmed, or this dude? Who's this dude? So I said, so many people are asking the question at the water cooler, but they're not asking the question on the microphone. And it's really important for me to get to the bottom of who should be accountable. Because here's the other thing, Don. She's not taking no accountability. She didn't take no accountability for roughing up Alex Padilla, right? They're not taking any accountability for roughing up you. They didn't take any accountability for shooting Alex Petty or Renee Good. Like, no accountability and no apology. So my thing is, that's a leadership crisis. That's a credibility crisis. And girl, you got to
go. I never.
It's only right if the people don't want to be treated a certain way. They should have their right. If we don't want you to put your hands on us, we don't want you to put your hands on us. We have the right for you not. Don't touch me if I didn't touch you.
And there's a difference.
That's what it's about. Don't touch me if I didn't touch you. Straight up.
I did.
So that was a complete dressing down, and I thought she was going to cry. But take us inside the room, if you will, the demeanor, what Republicans are saying, because. Excuse me, John.
Hey, but I think she's covering up for somebody. That's why they can't answer the questions. We got to remember, and she works for somebody, and it's a reason why she thinks she could get away with taking $148 million. She wouldn't just take $148 million. Trust me, $148 million in the political world is not a lot because they take billions. The biggest thugs and criminals is politicians. I'm being honest. We could never steal the amount of money that she steals.
Gaslight us about how come
we could never
to pay for our health.
Steal the amount of money that politicians take. We could never steal that amount of money.
And then $200 million for this lady to be in a big hat on a horse rushing through the plains. Like, come on, that math don't math. Well, so that's why they were pissed. So then,
come on, man.
She comes into.
Come on, I'm just speaking of.
I think
I'm just speaking real.
performance and said, I'm just going to do the opposite. I'm going to be as dull as
I'm real, not plastic.
But she wasn't answering any questions.
Common sense is common sense.
She had her husband show up.
And she's not the only one. If she's doing it, trust me, she learned it from somebody else.
Doing what I did.
Things don't just happen.
The Republicans were upset too, because in California, for example,
how she knew how to do it. She found out how to do it.
And he ain't got no FEMA money going into his district. And he's a Republican.
And they giving all the gang members racketeering charges and all types of stuff.
From district.
So what type of charges does politicians get?
The only way I can continue to ask you is because
what they doing
run state
because they are stealing money from us.
Extensions through California.
All the taxpayers
Continue to beg you for my taxpayers' money. So she got a little bit of heat from Republicans. And then, we had to take a pause for votes. The people left. And I think she thought, I only have 5 more Democrats.
You know what? They shouldn't charge us tax on the product, Shirley. If they take a certain percentage out of our check, damn, y'all already getting a lot. We shouldn't get charged tax on products. Y'all make sure we paying 24/7. Now y'all making sure y'all gonna get that. Y'all gonna touch our check more than one time. Y'all gonna touch it as soon as we receive it. They are gonna touch it as soon as we spending it.
And he had on a pen that said "Justice for Cricket," which is a dog that she shot. And so he backed you up and continued on with the line of your questioning because did you guys know, or was he just being a good colleague, or was he just being a smart congressperson?
Well, if I'm
come on, man. Come on, man.
He said, what side should I wear Justice for Cricket? And I said, put on this side so she could see. And then we get ready to go. And so it's Dem and then Reap and then Dem and then Reap. So I went and he said, holy shit, I can't believe you did that. You fucking asked the question. Like, you really asked the question. And he was like, oh my God. And then he said, but she didn't really answer. And I said, well, that's true. So he said, well, I think I'm going to have to just double back. So it was very organic. I mean, he didn't know what I was going to talk about.
What makes them any different than anybody that they arrest? Because they are committed way bigger crime than any person that's been arrested for theft or fraud crimes. And I'm not talking about even the unaliving, because they be unaliving the people. So all of this.
I think it stuck with him because he too.
And they call the people criminals. These are the people that call the people criminals. These are the people that's putting people in jail. The criminals is putting criminals in jail.
I want to be very respectful of your time because I know that you're very busy. So Donald Trump is apparently mad at her. According, you heard the report, right? But the 2 things that we talked about at length.
Yeah.
Also because of this ad. Well, the 3 things. But this ad campaign, he's saying he didn't sign off on it. If she lied under oath, that is perjury.
You know what? Hold on. Let me record this because I can't forget this. I gotta make this content real quick. Hold on. I seen that. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have to record this real quick. Guys, I'm sitting here thinking. I've been watching Instagram all day, every day. And I've been keeping up with the politics. I've never kept up with the politics. And what I'm realizing is that they got a lot of criminals as politicians. So what I realized, we got criminals putting criminals in jail. And in fact, we got people doing real time in jail and for serious crimes. And from what I've been seeing with these politicians, they've been committing the biggest crimes, bigger than the criminals they arrested. Criminals arresting criminals. Criminals arresting criminals. Like, we really got to think about this, y'all. The worst are the worst criminals arresting criminals. I'm just saying from what I'm seeing, all these people that are being accused of certain crimes, they are being accused of big crimes. And we talking about the fraud part. They are taking millions and hundreds of millions of dollars because I don't understand how they even have access to this type of money, to taxpayers' money. I don't understand how they get access to this type of money and get to use it how they want to use it, because everything has to be approved. Everything has to be approved by somebody. So, guys, I'm asking you, who really is the biggest criminals? Because we all the ones that are getting locked up for crimes. I'm just talking about the regular citizens that is not involved in politics and government, things like that. I'm seeing government officials. One mayor just got arrested for sleeping with a minor. Literally, it's a lot of those things going on. And I'm seeing a lot of the worst crimes happening with the politicians. I'm just being real. We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest. Criminals arresting criminals. That's what that is. Man. It's a lot going on. See, I'm really paying attention to all of this. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, I serve God. I would never vote because, you know, it don't matter who's president. It's always something wrong. But I mean, this is like the worst of the worst. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, as far as like finding out about all these contracts a lot of politicians are getting, and it has no business. Y'all look at it. Look at it. All they are getting contracts and they are getting hundreds of $1 million contracts for businesses that don't exist, that don't have an address, that don't have a website. But everybody want to bash all the people that's putting up GoFundMe's, right? Everybody, I just want to talk about that because, it could be on both sides. Whoever's taking that amount of money from taxpayers, period. If it's you do the crime, you got to do the time. But who am I, right? Just somebody with common sense. That's who I am. I'm not a politician. But from where I'm sitting at, and I'm seeing the crimes that these people in the government, in the politician, whatever you call it. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but they running a bigger crime ring than the Bloods and the Crips. Politicians, lawmakers ain't no different than a regular criminal going to jail. But they arrest those type of people, but they commit bigger crimes. They know how to get $150 million in their pocket right now. Who's the bigger criminals? The police is policing us. Why they not policing the politicians? I thought you supposed to police anybody committing a crime. Why is there no public investigations on all these things that they are showing, and they could not bring up no reason and no substance or nothing to say where $148 million went? What is this business? They asked her, has this business ever did work for the government? She say she don't know. They say, you know why you don't know? Because they've never done work for the government. They don't have a headquarters. It's not a business. They don't have an address. They don't have nothing. But she approved $148 million to one of her friends, close friends that she knows. How how is that even okay? But they quick to put somebody on the news, on video, shoplifting. They could show us and embarrass us on the news and show us shoplifting. Because people that shoplift, they don't have enough money. They do that. I don't judge nobody. They talk worse about shoplifters than they talk about the politicians that is stealing taxpayer money. And they take $150 million like it's a dollar. It ain't nothing. Like nobody ever. You know how much money that the government takes from us, and nobody sees it missing. You will never see it miss. You will never catch everything. If you catch one, just know that they got hundreds, thousands of them. Think about it. Every politician is a millionaire. If you look up their yearly wages, it don't even match up to what they are making today. They own in farms, like she owns a farm, and all types of stuff. She owns this and that. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Where's the money coming from? People don't want to hear the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. I'm talking about the missing money. I'm talking about why she don't know about the business that she approved 148 million for. To her friend. It went to somebody she know. How you got $148 million to go to somebody you know? And there's no business, it's no website, they have no address, no location for this business. She can't find it herself. She don't know what it is. Well, she knows what it is, but that's what she's telling them. And whatever, go watch it for yourself. The Congress was asking her about this $148 million. You could have just gave me $2 million. That's all I need is 2 million. But if I put a GoFundMe up for $2 million, the people they gonna slam me. You hear me? They gonna talk about me bad. You hear me? But hey, they just hey, they bossed up. They work for their spot. So they don't get the same consequences as us. If I stole the type of money that she stole, they would give me life in jail. Probably take my life. They say with taxpayers' money, she's bought 3 different private jets. She said It was supposed to be for the ICE immigrants to deport them. It's supposed to be planes to deport the ICE immigrants. She bought luxury planes, gutted them out. It has bedrooms and everything in it. They asked her, "What is that for?" God damn. Now that's a fact. Yeah, now fact, hey, money goes too fast because you know why? Because they give you too little and they take everything. You got to understand. Let me tell you how greedy the United States is. The United States is never done taking money from you. The government drains you every single day. As soon as you get paid, they take almost 50% of your check. Then every time you go spend your money, you gotta pay tax. They taking more money every time you spend. So they ending up with like 75, 85% of your entire check. What are we doing? You pay a bill, you gotta pay tax on a bill. How crazy that is. Like people really gotta wake up, it's like the people they like I'm sorry, but I just don't think it's fair to like the government to take over half about they don't just take almost about 40%. They also take it every time you spend your money. Hey Ashley, they also take tax every time you spend your money. They want everything. What the little bit that they do give you, they want to take that back and they gonna get it back. They pay you, and then guess what? Then we can spend money at their businesses. They get their money back and they tax you. Just all around the board. Think about it, even like with a home. You could never really say you own a home as long as you got to pay property tax. You should be able to. They just made, I think it was in Florida, I forgot where, but their government just cut property tax because if your house is paid off,
Yeah.
if your house is paid off, it's nowhere even fair, close to fair, that you have to pay tax on a house that you paid off every single year. So it's like you never really owned a home, close that door. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a lot, man. I don't get involved in politics, but I have common sense, and also what I the biggest thing I have is humanity. Um, I care enough to care about every single living being, you know, and want it to be fair and safe for every single living being, and for every single living being to be able to, the ones that do want to work and is working, to be paid affordable wages to earn a living. And I just feel like a lot of these fast food places is not going to be no more in the future. And that's what they don't know. Because while all these owners of Wendy's, Burger King, and McDonald's is making these videos, can we also remind them why they going viral for promoting that burger, that they pay minimum wage, not enough to afford nothing, and take our tax dollars? For the most working people, I'm hurt for all of us because we work so hard just not to have enough. Then they got to take all that tax. If they would have let us keep most of our tax, if you're going to tax us, take 20% only. I mean, they got billions of people in this world, man. I'm pretty sure like 20% ain't hurting them because Christie is buying 3 private jets and traveling in all of them out the country. To all the people that they don't like, they be traveling, vacationing to their countries and going there. A lot of these businesses, fast food places, restaurants, ain't gonna stop getting our business. It's only gonna be a select few. And business is gonna have to close down until they start paying people more. Because if you need us to make them millions of dollars, pay us like you want us to make them millions of dollars for you. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Yeah. hmm Yeah, I definitely gotta make that video. I definitely gotta make that video. I ain't lying. I gotta make that video. That made sense right there. Yeah, that just it just totally made sense. Seriously. hmm Oh no, no, that's not what I'm looking for. No. Okay, now let me do this. Real did I make that video? Okay, think this was the video. Next. Wait. politics. And what I'm realizing is that we got a lot of criminals as politicians. So what I realized, we got criminals putting criminals in jail. We got people doing real time in jail and for serious crimes. And from what I've been seeing with these politicians, they've been straight up. Oh shoot, I ain't know you was getting them views like that, huh? Wait, what? Like that, huh? Oh, I'm turning up on TikTok. Factually. Actually. Damn, bro. Damn, brother. Oh no, I'm about to post that right now. I gotta post that, you hear me? I gotta post that. I'm sitting here thinking, Instagram every day. And I've been trying to keep up with the politics. I've never kept up with the What up, Manny? You know what it is? I'm posting, you hear me? I'm posting, you hear me? I'm posting. I got two phones, one for the live and one for the post. And I've been like keeping up with the politics. I've never kept up with the politics. And what I'm realizing is that they got a lot of criminals. You know what it is? Brr, know that. That's a fact, man. What it is, Manny? What you got going on, brother? Post it, man. Hey, I'm posting some new content, you hear me? Hey, Manny, go check out. I'm posting right now, you hear me? I'm about to tell you when it's posted, you hear me? Straight up. I'm about to tell you when it's posted. What's good, y'all? I'm cool and you hear me? Hey, I'm just focused on this. I'm I'm getting in, I'm in my bag, you hear me? Oh yeah, man. You know what it is, Manny, man. You know what it is, brother. You know what it is. Here thinking, I should like your Instagram. Let me go see how many views I got on TikTok. Oh, I got another. Oh, I got another video. I gotta shoot this one. This viral. Oh, hey. Y'all had a great time, you hear me? I'm about to shoot a viral video. Y'all here for it while I'm on live. This video is gonna, this video that I shoot right now is gonna get like 1 million views, you hear me? And y'all gonna be the first to see it. Look, on the count of one, on 3, 2, 1. Everybody say 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I've been hearing a lot of weird things happening with all of these rich people. I'd rather stay broke. That was it. Viral. And a lot of weird things happen with all of these rich people. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I've been hearing a lot of weird things happen with all of these rich people. No. I'll make another one. Yeah, I heard about that, Manny. Yeah, I've been on that, you heard me? Yeah, you heard she got fired right there. She got fired, you hear me? She got fired, you hear me? She got fired. She got tired and got fired, you hear me? Hey, y'all, I kind of been thinking, man. I always wanted to be famous and rich, you hear me? But it's a lot of weird things that's been happening with these celebrities and these rich people. They be catching different type of crimes and a lot of shit be happening between them. Hey, look, look, I'ma stay broke, you hear me? Fuck it. I don't wanna be famous no more, you hear me? I'm done with it, you hear me? I'm done with all of that, you hear me? I'ma just come live to talk to the people and all this and that. But I'm not famous. Don't never call me famous, you hear me? And I don't want $1 trillion and $1 billion, you hear me? I'm just trying to get $2 million, buy me a house cash, make sure me and my family safe, and I'm good, you hear me? And I'll make my own money from that money. But trying to be in between these stars and all of that other stuff, I ain't trying to do that, you hear me? I'm with the other shit, you hear me? I'm with the right way, the normal way. That's it way. What up, Tracy? Now that's viral. Now that's viral right there. That's viral. I gotta admit. Hmm, hmm. You feel me? I want to be for the people. I care for the people. I care about humankind. It's about people doing better in life. You feel what I'm saying? Oh man, life is good. Life is blessed, you hear me? No stress, you hear me? You'll send me 2 million, Tracy? Man, go ahead somewhere. Give me your bank account and routing numbers. Yeah, nah, facts. Okay. I don't know if somebody want to send me 2 M's. Exactly. Don't pass this up, bro. Hey, there go my cash app right there. You hear me, Tracy? There go my cash app right there. You hear me? You know you can send $2 million to the cash app, huh? They had another celebrity that did that, you hear me? They got a celebrity Bender Don, he be receiving a lot of money on there. You could, I promise you. You could. I don't have a bank account. You hear me? I'm broke. I can't afford to have a bank account right now. I'm just being honest. I don't have a routing number. I don't have a routing number. You hear me for you? Definitely keep it in my prayers for sure, for sure, Mark, for sure. God got her. God got her. That's for sure. I've lost things, Jeremy. I've lost things, and I've had to accept it and move on, and just know that God got better. You hear me? What's your hey Tracy? What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? Tracy says she gonna give $2 million. What's your Instagram, Tracy? Let me see if you legit. What's your Instagram, Tracy? Put your Instagram in the comments, and I'm gonna message you when I get my account. You hear me? I got you. So I can't even message you, and then I'm gonna let you know. You hear me? I'm gonna let you know how to give me the 2 M's. You hear me? I'm just being real, Tracy. Any millionaire, they would show me how to get in contact. They would be like, "Oh, look, I'm gonna message you my number right now." That's what a millionaire would do. Somebody that's about to give me $2 million. Oh, they know how to give that $2 million away. You want it? Yes, if you're serious.
To answer for it. And, she couldn't run away from it, right? I mean, and it also shows that when you get the truth out there, and, we talked a lot about, constitutional observers or people with their phones, but I say it's the truth, when you could take a picture, when you can stand back and show the truth, after a while, it's not just the courts that are going to hold us up, but the court of public opinion. Because they work for, right? You guys, they have to be reminded who they work for. Right, Representative? You work for the people of Maryland. And these people in the Trump administration seem to forget who the hell they work for. They work for all of us. And so that, when these things happen and they're held to account, this is how the system is supposed to work. Now, she didn't get fired completely. She got moved to a made up new, she got reassigned to some made up new um job, right? That something called the Shield of Americas or some bullshit that they made up, put her over there so she can still maybe dress up in her outfits. And I don't know, maybe she can like be a mock Avenger, the Shield from the Avengers one day. I don't know, but she's still going to get paid by the American people.
Wait, what you talking about, Tracy?
That's
What's your Obama phone? What you talking about?
Make one really important point, and I just
What you
came
talking about,
from,
Tracy?
with a group talking about election integrity and security. And my biggest, I think we have to put a bumper and flip our House and Senate and, rein in this lawless administration without a doubt. But, we have to have secure and fair elections, and they will do everything.
I don't see it.
to
You
make
know what?
really work.
Um,
You know,
what YouTube does when somebody I've tried to get somebody to type, because sometimes I put my other number up here. YouTube it doesn't show your number. You hear me? Like they just don't let it show. But I didn't see no number. I didn't see no number. Yeah, I don't see your number in the chat. They don't post that in the chat. Damn, Tracy say she gonna give me 2 M's, Jeremy. Shoot for my kids. Hey, Manny. Do you believe Tracy want to give me 2 M's? I'll know when it's real, you hear me? I mean, Tracy gone, you hear me? I need 2 M's after tax, you hear me? What? But they can't tax you if somebody give you money. That's you can't tax that. That's not labor money. That's not work money. Somebody could give you $2 million. You don't pay tax on the gift. You don't pay tax on the gift. Yeah, that's different. Like somebody could come give you cash, like somebody just like if your son gives you money, your son could transfer $2 million to your account. Like he's already paid taxes on his money. That money's already been taxed. They giving it to you as a gift. Nah, facts. Oh, I asked God. Nah, for real. Yeah, yeah. Now I don't know if it'll affect your Social Security. Now, if Social Security knows that you got that in your account, you got to report that. Then no, like stuff like assistance and stuff like that. Nah, if you got that amount in your account, nah, they you got to report that to any benefit that you get because you're gonna get cut off. As God, I got you, Manny. I got you. I get you. I was just joking. You know what I mean? I know it ain't real, Manny. Trust me. I ain't make it to 40 years old to know that ain't nobody about to give me $1 million. You feel me? Yeah, exactly, Mark. Right. All right, Manny. I'm gonna see you, Manny. You know what it is. Cream out. You know that. Cream shit. Cream shit.
It's waiting, but he says, let's get this one finished first. We could do them all at the same time, but bad things happen.
Okay, okay.
Over the years, you do them all too fast.
What up? What up? What up? Hey, hey,
To this guy.
hey, you be. Facts, facts. You can never go wrong with that. You can never go wrong with that. That's a fact. Now, don't get me wrong. They got people out there that be giving people that type of money. I'm not saying often, but trust me, it happens. It happens. Believe it or not, anything you could think of, trust me, it done happened. Right. I really don't wanna. I don't even enjoy meats like that no more. Honestly, I really wanna. stop eating meats altogether and just eat fish.
We got here.
Yeah. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Representative Tara Settler is the co-founder and CEO of the Seneca Project, and Representative April Delaney has served Maryland's 6th congressional district since 2025, and we are grateful that they're.
Hey, Sandy. Mm-hmm. Turning up on TikTok. Good morning to you, Sandy. Good afternoon by us. It's 5:12 by us. What time is it by you, Sandy? Shout out to Sandy for always coming to support me on my channel. I appreciate that, man. You know what it is with me. You heard me? Hey, from now on, y'all, when y'all hear me say you heard me, y'all got to comment, you heard me in the comments. It's YA heard me. YA heard me. You heard me? 10:12 a.m. Friday. You heard me? Yeah. Man, I'm TikTok famous, bro. For real, bro. Everybody talking to the boy on here, man. I'm 40 though, you hear me? Wait, let me check my views on you because I'm going crazy. Oh, wait, like no way, but because I just made another one. Hey, y'all, I kind of I always want to be famous and richer. Things that's been happening. I must have been different type of crimes. A lot of shit happening to them. Hey, I'm staying broke here. Fuck you. You know? I'm posting content, you hear me? Y'all go check it out, you hear me? For real. I'm posting content right now, for real. In real time. My day's been great, Sandy. Thank you for asking. I know your day just getting started. Hey, so far, so good, you hear me? You slept good, Sandy? You had a good night's sleep, enough rest? 10, 12 a.m. Okay, okay. What time you be waking up? I wake up at different times, 5 o'clock a.m., 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8:30, things like that. No later than 9, but I'm up by 9. That's for sure. I'm up by 9. No tales to be told. No tales to be told. Now, y'all, you about to be leaving? Had the best sleep for once and woke up at 8 a.m. today. Okay, okay, okay. know, a lot of people I always want to be famous and rich, but it's a lot of, you know. Hey, Jackie. Yeah, this one. Yeah, they all in the back. Yeah, they already came from school. They in the back in the living room. One is playing on that whatever that game is called. I forgot what the game name is. VR. Playing on a VR. Some of them watching TV. I'm just over here posting content on the on TikTok and YouTube. Just trying to draw a conversation. You know, I'm speaking about things to draw some conversation because I think it's a very interesting topic, to be honest. If people really think about it. Can you hear them? No. Let me help you look. He about to leave right now. Hey, I'm gonna be back live, y'all. I gotta help down y'all look for the car keys. I'm gonna see y'all later at around 8 or 9 o'clock.